Guys, we're here with Connor. He got 8th place today at the Fredericton Regionals. Congratulations. Any shout-outs you want to give before we dive in?
Yeah, shout-outs to Fredericton in general. Shout-outs to everybody down at Comic Hunter, all the old OG guys who've been playing there forever. They're just super awesome. Shout-outs to Fredericton Inn for hosting an event.
Shout out to yourself. This is your first top, you told me.
True.
That's definitely something you got to realize. You know, getting that first one is a huge thing. Before we dive in, over to like, comment, subscribe. And you played Unchained today. I forgot to mention that. Doggy best deck. And yeah, show us the stuff.
Yeah, sure. I don't think it's going to be too different from what you're usually seeing. So engine stuff, we got 3 Aruha, 1 Rakea, 1 Sarama, 1 Bomb. Standard ratios, they don't need to be any different than this, like everybody always says. Bigger dogs, 3 Sharvara, 1 Shayama. Same kind of thing. Their
very
effects
standard.
are only what they are. They don't need to be any more than that. Engine spells, only 2 prison. I only have 2.
No way. This man top with 2 prison. That's crazy.
No, we're pulling out all the stops. 1 whaling. After today, I'm not really too sure about this. This could probably be something else.
It could be your 3rd abomination.
Exactly. It's come up a little bit when I play at locals and stuff, but here I was mainly siding it out, kind of.
That's fair.
Bit of non-engine, so I've been playing the tour guide package. I think it's very, very good.
It's standard.
I hard opened Rhino Warrior twice today, which was a little rough, but that's just going to happen. But yeah, it just feels good to normal summon tour guide, go effect. Also been playing the DDD package, so Contract and Vice King. I like it quite a bit, especially if I'm going first that game. I've been finding myself siding it out for games 2 and possibly 3, just depending on what the matchup is. But I still like the bit of versatility it gives. It can test for some things and, kind of give you a bit of an edge. If you can get 1 more contract and you can actually resolve Machinex,
which is crazy. That's insane. Yeah.
That's a plus. Other just non-engine, 1 nib. I've only been rocking the 1 nib rock. It didn't come up at all today, but I know that it's pretty impactful. When I get more come with rarity collection, I'll likely be throwing it more in the main deck. Been running 3 Fenrirs. I don't have Prosperities soon. We're getting them soon, so we'll make some changes after, but Fenrir's was nice today. Even just opening it and passing sometimes can contest stuff. Specialing it and just forcing or going to battle phase to force out interaction is really good.
Very nice. Yeah.
It helped out quite a bit today, so it worked out as it would for every deck. 3 Ash, just it beats a lot of cards. Some other 1-ups and non-engine. So 1 Duster. I've been maining this. Because I have
I see the thrust coming here.
And then 2 talents. Of course, I'd love to have more of these, but things are the way that they are.
I see a budget here. I like it. I like that budget player you're able to top. That makes me feel good.
We really balled on the budget today.
Sometimes you just get lucky like that, and we like that.
For real. Yeah, these worked out pretty good. I hard opened this 1 time, and
was it against Rescue Ace?
Nice. No, it was. I think it was against Rob on Dynamorphia actually. And then thrust into talents or thrust into a trap, or if I side in some of the other 1-ups, thrust into those is just really, really good. Love to see those. And then some traps were on 3 Imperm. 3 Escape, 2 Chamber.
That's fair enough. And this is 40 or
standard list? Yeah, 40 cards even.
40 cards even. Like it. I like it.
Yep. I want to see extra deck next. 3 Yama. A lot of people, I think, for a while were saying, "Oh, you only need 2." I kind of had a bit of an extra spot, and I ended up finding a 3rd one, so I threw it in. I don't ever think I made the 3rd one, but it's nice just to have it there, just in case. Super good grind game card. 2 Rage, awesome card to end on your end board. Super good recursion with Yama and Chamber to bring it back and link off into other stuff, which is awesome. 1 Anguish. Everybody says you only need 1 Anguish, and you do.
Yeah, it's very fair.
I might have made this 1 time or 2. Usually there was just a lot of interaction in the games today, so it didn't come up a whole lot, but it's still very, very nice. Then the big boy. I don't think I made him, but you're always threatening that to try and end on something like that, so it can come up at a good time. For our non-Unchained stuff, got one Muckraker.
Crazy card.
I don't know if I made it. There was a time when I was going to make this to try and bait out something, but I ended up going a different route. But it's super good in the grind game. You can just recur stuff over and over again, like a lot of the other effects already do anyway. So yeah, really nice to have this. SP, insane card.
This
super good.
rage into this. That's
So
just the
good.
stuff.
I didn't even clue in that you could rage into this until I had this and was reading it, and then I had to read both cards like 2 times just to make sure that was legal, because like that is
it's
so
broken.
crazy. Yeah, instead of rage into anguish, going rage into Little Knight is just like super good. The interaction and interruptions you can have with this is just great. The other rage target basically is Unicorn. This can come up in a pinch. Not as good as a banish, but it can still do a job for you if you need to. Always like playing Unicorn. And then we got 2 King Caesar. Love making this guy. He's super easy to make. You can bring back the big dogs over and over again and keep making him. Not once per turn. Negate and destruction effect is crazy. Yeah, really, really good. Then the 1 Mocking X
For the combo.
for Vice King plays. I almost pulled it off where I hadn't gone into Mocking X yet, and my Caesar got removed, so I could search a contract. And I think I might have had another one in hand already, so I could have set up to actually resolve Mocking X, but didn't get to today. But he's still just a huge guy, which is awesome. And then we got the Zeus and Anti-Zeus.
This came up today or no?
Yeah, I made this like 3 or 4 times today at least.
It's so crazy.
If I would, start my play, they would, break the board or interact with it. However, I could do some additional plays on my turn, and then try to like waste all of their resources to out whatever else I have made, and then just Typhon for like my final play, bounce something critical of theirs, and then just hit over something else. It does kind of give them a chance to come back when you pass, but usually at that time they're maybe on just like 1 card in hand, and they probably won't have a lot on the field. So yeah, I really like having this utility. Zeus, I tried to get into a point where I could make this, but just didn't come up.
You just need to have it. It's crazy.
People keep outing my Caesars and everything, and that's just the way it is. But Zeus is just so good to have. It's you wouldn't not play it, I think. But yeah, that's 15 card extra. Side deck here, the format's so diverse. Like I don't. There's not a whole lot to really pick and choose what you want to target, so you really just try to target everything that you can. So I've been throwing a small Bestial package in here. I sided this in against Tier. I just didn't see any of them to try to get the most value out of it. I think I sided this in versus Menadium, and it kind of paid off a little bit.
That's fair. Hitting the Vistas is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's exactly the target. Yeah, really, really good little package to just put in. Even if you only see Druisworm, like it's a banish, a body, and then a removal in its own. So it's just good to play it. 3 Droll.
No explanation needed. Crazy card.
Like this just hits like so many decks right now. Like this would be one of the cards to really capture everything that you want to go against in the format. I think. I only play little bits here and there, but from what I've seen, a lot of things suffer against Droll, and yeah, it's just good. I might even consider main decking it in some lists going forward. One of Change of Heart, just put it in for a thrust target, and then we also have a Herald, just in case anybody's playing Pearly. It can hit some other decks in like very niche situations, like perhaps they've bricked and they only end on 1 boss monster. But yeah, it's mainly just in here for Pearly, just in case. Change of Heart actually came up in a funny way, playing against Fluanderies. He's set up for M-Pen and I think Mist Valley. And then I just Change of Heart, took his M-Pen, played through some stuff, and then beat over and got it, which was really funny, but really awesome. Love resolving Change of Heart. Lightning Storm, just to try to hit any back row decks. I know, shoutouts to Paul from Fredericton. He's always on Labyrinth, so this is what I put in against him. Unfortunately, I didn't get against him. I really like playing against him though. This for Labyrinth, Rescue Ace, maybe some other just like rogue decks that play a lot of back row. It doesn't come up often, but it's nice to have it on the side. And then some traps, 3 evenly, 2 D barrier. I might find room for a 3rd D barrier, but depending, it's not too relevant. I don't think. Like, really beats Pearly, really beats Branded, but a lot of other things beat Branded decks.
Everything beats Branded. I think this is very good standard. I like it.
Yeah, and then evenly matched is just evenly matched. It's going second card, but yeah, that's
well, congratulations on your top, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. I've impressed myself, so this is awesome. Thanks.